Welcome to one more episode of the podcast, Success and Connection. I'm here with
Tigger Huchel.
and we're going to be talking about what? Property, lending, and whatever else is fun. So, Tigger, tell me, what's your definition of success and connection?
Success is all about building relationships and keeping those relationships to do repetitive business over and over again. I've been in the community for 3 years now, and people know me because I genuinely care about people, wanting to help people find money to their deals, wanting to help people to buy or those who are selling. So basically, I'm a big connector, but mostly a lender. I too have a podcast, the Wulu and Real Estate Podcast. I'm an intuitive where I will help people understand how to hone in their intuition or listen to their intuition, whether it's on a personal level or a business level. But I also am doing personally for my own investing, buying assisted living facilities that are empty, that have been sitting on the market. I'll repurpose those into affordable housing. Those could be anywhere from 10 to 50 units. And assisted living buildings it's what we call, Jim Bonnie's in our community, but it's what we call the Live, Work, and Thrive hub, where an assisted living building will have a salon, and they have a commercial kitchen, and they also have a dementia or memory care unit where the people that were there are not allowed to have like kitchen, anything to hurt themselves or burn the place down, right?
Yep.
So what we would do is take over those assisted living properties, repurpose those into affordable housing, utilize that commercial kitchen, lease it out to somebody that lives in the community or lives in the building. The same thing with the salon. There's a salon already with their sink and their chair. Somebody could own their own business and live in the building itself, and we would have them lease that little space. Then, of course, the memory care or the dementia unit would be utilized for a daycare. So people that would be living in the property could utilize that space. They had small children. They can walk their children right down the hallway and they can go to work, or it'd be like a daycare / preschool type of utilization. So not only does it provide, a nice little community hub for the residents that live inside the building, it also provides an avenue for people to earn their business or run their business while living in the same space as well. Not to mention, it has several spaces in like a assisted living facility will have several recreational areas where they used to hang out and watch TV or play games. Well, we would repurpose that as well for the community to have, let's say, area hospitals for like free screenings, medical screenings, education on financing, or whatever else the community deemed necessary to bring into that little hub. So
That's an incredible idea. How did you come up with that?
actually, I'd like to take all of the responsibility or the accolades for that, but it was partially my idea, but also the realtor that was selling the property. She's like, I'm on the mapping team for our community, and my father-in-law has been a broker in the community for years, and we also attend the board, and we talk about the things that would be needed in our area, and one of the biggest things is affordable housing, and that was my original intent, but I also figured out about the salon and the commercial kitchen. She gave me the idea about the daycare.
Yep.
And I was like, oh my gosh, that's a great idea. So she said daycare is another need in the area. So that was how we did the Live, Work, and Thrive community hub.
Exactly. It's close to you, right? Close to your...
Yeah, it's about an hour from me. So
Okay.
yeah, about an hour south of me
Did you find
in Illinois.
Did you find the location yet? that you want to do that, or are you looking for?
We're going to do this nationwide. Jim Bonney and I are going to do this nationwide. We'd like to have 10 properties within the next 5 years.
Yeah, it's
our Mount Everest, yeah. So part of my Mount Everest is also people don't know that I am a psychic medium, and I will be doing readings, eventually have my own website for that as well. But as a psychic medium, again, talking about the intuitive learning and how to be able to help people understand what that looks like for their own personal self. I tell my story about, if I knew what I should have done a long time ago. I had married a man that was my ex-husband, and I told myself 6 months into marriage, I shouldn't be married to this person. So had I learned about that, had I listened to my intuition, where would I be today, right?
Yeah.
I don't regret having 5 children from this marriage, but I just knew if I would have listened to my intuition, I wouldn't be divorced, 22 years later. Anyway, so I have this podcast that kind of goes through paranormal. When it comes to buying houses, some people stir up the paranormal when they do their fix and flip. Some houses just are naturally haunted because of residual energy. Yes. So this intuition can help people understand a weird vibe when you walk up to the house. You can actually hone in on that and think, okay, there's something to this house. I'm getting a weird vibe from it. Maybe we shouldn't purchase this house. I want to help people understand that aspect of the real estate world and how it really does tie in with our personal intuition. But then to further that, being able to help community members also find money for their properties or their deals that they're looking to do. I can do fix and flips, DSCRs, basically a hard money lender. And what that entails is you need to have liquidity, credit, and experience. And if you don't have experience, then you could partner with somebody that does have experience to help you get your projects done.
Yes.
To be able to look good for the investor who's going to lend the money.
Okay, sounds good. So what's the criteria, for example, if there's 80% loan to value the land?
Mm-hmm.
And? Yep.
The criteria, basically, you just need to make sure, obviously, that the numbers match up. For that 80% loan to value, you also have to have your scope of work dialed in to understand that you can't, if your scope of work is more than, let's say you purchased a home for $150,000 and you're going to put $150,000 into the rehab, that's probably not going to work out for a lender, right? Yeah. So you want to be under your 80% loan to value. Figure out your rehab budget. A lot of lenders, if you're looking for private money lenders, they're going to want some collateral. Obviously, liquidity, you would have to put, with a hard money lender, you're going to have about 30% down. So it varies per deal. So it's not just a straightforward 80% loan. Yeah, it varies per deal and per investor. We work with a group of lenders nationwide.
What about, would you lend 100%?
We do have, actually, I have a group that does 100%. It's a family office. I take that back. 100%, you have to have 10% down. So let's say 90%. I can help with that too, because if you don't have the 10% down, I can help find a transactional lender for that as well. And so what you can do with this particular investor or this family office, you can add that 10% above what you're looking for in your opportunity. And they generally go within a 5 to 8% interest rate, interest only. We can help you defer payments for about 6 to 12 months to help you guys get off you're up and running. Yep. They will also put an insurance policy on this loan so that they don't lose any money on their own. Yep. But yeah, they really don't care what you do with the money. Obviously, it cannot be illegal purposes or an illegal business. Yeah. They just want to make sure that you're going to be successful in getting this deal across the finish line. They really do. It's kind of like being a go-giver. They really do want to help you get your funding, your project across the finish line.
5 to 8% is really low.
5 to 8% is very low.
Oh, yeah. So
yes.
does it charge some points or?
Yeah, so there'll be points for basically as an intermediary helping the person to bring to the deal. Yes, and yes.
What about the points? How much would be?
It could be 2 to 3 points. Yeah, from the broker side. Yeah.
It's pretty good.
It's very good. Yes.
I have to use you. My goodness.
Yes, absolutely. It's like the minimum is $1 million, and we can go up to $5 billion plus.
The minimum is $1 million.
The million is the minimum. Yes.
Fantastic.
Yes.
I love that. So yeah, I love that the part of helping others, right? Creating this community would make a difference of people's life, right? It doesn't exist out there. So that's beautiful that you have the heart to do this. It's amazing.
Yes, I actually help, as a go-giver. So there's a gentleman by the name of Jay-Z Zendigis, and he's in the Gator community. We started the Deal Connector group on Facebook, where we give our time every other Thursday. An hour of our time, we'll do a podcast, and we help I think we're almost up to 800 members now in our Facebook group. We will help them understand how to get deals. We help them find money. We help them understand mistakes that we've made. We're not here to, we basically want to walk alongside them. Yeah. We're a couple steps ahead of them. Maybe we're 10 steps ahead of them, kind of like Case was talking today. But we generally want to help people who didn't take action. Maybe we have people that have been in our group, and they've been in there for 2 years, and we don't know them because they sit back and they chose not to do anything, maybe because they had a W-2, or they were afraid to take action. Yeah. And, there's a lot of different risk tolerance. And so somebody starting off in the Gator maybe only wants to lend $5,000, or maybe a private money lender has $50,000, but they're still really not sure how the process works. We help them in our Facebook group of the Deal Connectors to understand how that works.
Perfect.
So, yeah.
I love that. So somebody that out there that have money to lend, how they contact you?
So they can reach out to me through my buy box, which we can put up in the link.
Yes.
But I am also at sub2tigger2 on Instagram. You can DM me. Facebook is Tigger Huchel. Same thing with YouTube, at sub2tigger2.
Fantastic. So that's for people that wants to bring money for you.
To bring money.
And somebody that is looking for money, same thing.
Yes.
Right?
Bring money, you can invest. I'm a capital raiser where I help people invest into different opportunities, multifamily properties as well. We have, I work with a group of multifamily investors that are looking for help with getting their funding for their multifamily properties. So yeah, we can help you out with that as well.
How long have you been doing this?
Well, the lending and the connecting role, probably about 1.5 years now.
1.5 years. Okay.
Yeah.
So do you have a number how much you help raise capital for?
Over 15 million.
15 million.
Yep.
That's phenomenal.
Yes.
Awesome. Let's get some more.
Let's get some more. Yeah. Anybody's in the commodity space as well. I am actually involved in a commodities group where we help people buy and sell gold, Bitcoin. We do fuel. Yeah.
A lot of options over there.
A lot of different options. It's a volatile industry. We, we learn a lot. We filter a lot of joker brokers.
Yes.
But, it's pretty fun. Learn a lot.
Fantastic. Tigger, it's a pleasure to be here with you.
Thank you.
We just became friends. We just met in person this week. And I'm thrilled for being part of your life now.
Yes, I want you on my podcast as well.
Absolutely. I'd love to. And we're going to see each other in Chicago, right?
Heck yeah. No kidding. It's like 3 hours. We can meet in the middle or then we go up and so.
All right.
I'll come stay with you.
Yeah, I love
We can see the sights up in John.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You too. Thank you. Take care.